Hey, I'm Alan from Pursell Manufacturing. We're going to show you the features of the SnowForce Flocking Machine now before we go to flock all these trees behind us. One cool thing about this machine that when we were in the design phase of this, the old machines, there was a lot of rust, a lot of steel components. This machine here was made out of plastic and stainless steel, which is going to be, it's really good for the longevity of the machine. Very quality made. The other thing about longevity is it comes with this filter on the side of the machine. So this is going to filter dust out of all your motor, all your parts inside to make them last longer. You're going to want to make sure to clean this every now and then when you see it get coated with flock. And it's easy to take this on and off. You can just wash this in your sink or blow it out with an air compressor and put it back on. Extra filter material is also available very easily. The other cool thing about this machine is that it's fully control and adjustable with material flow. You have your airflow and you have your water control. The on-off, we can just do on-off with the gun here. It's at your fingertip, so just pretty much a one-man operation. We have the water control right here on our hands and the on-off right there on our switch. So we don't have to have somebody standing by the machine turning it on and off. We can just do it. The applicator or the artist can do it right there on the fingertip. The water control's here too. And this is, if you're going to limit your material flow, you're going to want to limit your water control and make it correspond to how much material you have. You can close it off, open it wide open, or anywhere in between.
One other really cool feature about the Blizzard flock gun is the tips on the front. You can just simply take off the nozzle. Let's say you get a clog, you run some hard water, mineral deposit, a grain of sand or something gets in the tip, adjust your fan spray. All you have to do is you take a quick tip off, you can clean it off and put it right back on. Now, the gun comes standard right out of the box with an extra set of tips. These are 6502. The ones that come on the gun are 6501. The 02s will give you twice the water output as the 01s. So if you're flocking heavy, use the 02s. If you're doing lighter jobs and want to more fine-tune it, use the 01s.
Next, I want to show you the material flow in here. It has a gate. You put your flock in the top, and this will hold a full 25 pound of flock. And when you open the material gate, it goes down in here in this airlock. There's an agitator that moves the material around to fluff it up and drops it down the airlock. What's really cool about this airlock is as it spins, it's dropping the flock into the airstream, the actual airstream, and not the motor itself. So the motor never bogs down, and you're able to control your airflow. So I'll show you the airflow here. What's really cool is this knob here does your airflow, and I can open it wide open and have a lot of air running, or I can shut it down if I want to do some fine detail work like flocking a wreath, or just fine tipping, like being a frost look. Or I can open this wide open material, airflow, water, and I can blast flock and do production really, really, really quick on trees. You won't believe the production increase that you're going to get compared to the older style machines. We're going to show you the guts inside the machine and how to access the inside of the machine. So anytime you need to work on this machine, always access it from the bottom. The first thing you're going to do is disconnect the power source from the machine. Next thing you want to do is put the machine over, and this is just a barrel clamp on this thing. You're going to take the lid off, and if you look down here in the machine, there's pretty much 4 basic components that you want. You have your blower motor on this side here. It's a 2-stage blower motor. You have your agitator motor, and this is really beefy. This thing's almost is pretty much bulletproof. And this side here you have a relay and a transformer. And what's really cool about the transformer is we're going to take a 120 volt and we're going to kick it down to a 24 volt. So when you're holding your flock gun and you're standing in water because you're flocking trees and you're turning this thing on and off, you have very low voltage. It's a nice safety feature, so you're not using 110 volt. The relay, taking your power, splitting it between your blower motor and your agitator motor, and then all the features inside here. You got a lot of stainless parts, a lot of plastic parts, so we're not going to rust. Make sure again your filters on this side here. Keep a filter on here to protect your machine.
SnowForce is sold exclusively by Pursell Manufacturing and its distributors. Remember, if it doesn't say SnowForce, it's not. Join us for more in our series on snow flocking with flocking techniques, colors and transition, cleanup, and maintenance and troubleshooting.